Hey guys, this is the Cathaltist, and we've got a brand new game to start up here. So, I just got back from the midnight release of Batman Arkham Origins, and I figured I'd just start recording and see what happened. So, for those of you not aware, this is essentially a prequel to the Arkham Asylum and Arkham City games, and whatever the third one's going to be. So this takes place during what I'm assuming is like a year one story for Batman. It's Christmas Eve, involves Black Mask hiring a group of assassins to basically take out Batman before the night's over. That's what I got out of the trailers anyway, at least. We'll see if the story's any different than that once we're actually into the game, but yeah, if that's what it is, I'd say we have quite a bit to look forward to here. The game itself looks like it's going to play essentially like any of the other ones. Pretty much the same control system and everything from all the little bits and pieces I've seen when they've released it beforehand. But, yeah, looks like it should be good. So, let's check it out. And, since I pre-ordered it, it came with one thing that I am especially interested in. Let's see if it comes up here. Yeah, continue. Huh. Okay. That's not actually what I was thinking of, but that's pretty interesting too. Huh. Yeah, why not? Okay, you have to sign it. Oh, okay, it's the same system that Injustice runs on. Alright, 1 second here. Now that we are all signed in, here's what I was really waiting for. By pre-ordering the game, you get a special Deathstroke pack that comes with it. He's going to be one of the assassins that's coming after Batman, and that's probably one of the first ones based on the trailers and everything. And you get a challenge pack where you get to play as him. And I'm just going to go ahead and say, screw the main story, let's check out the challenge pack. Because I really just want to jump in and play as Deathstroke at this point. So, yeah. We're going to take a little break from actually getting to the main game, which I'm still putting off, so that I can do this. Okay, so we've got ranked, campaign, custom, and unavailable. I'll wait on campaign. Let's try the ranked one. So. Alright, nope. No, that was campaign again. Custom, no. Unavailable is probably not going to be available. Alright, we'll come back to that once we progress through the main story, I guess. Crap. Oh well. Yeah, let's start off with new game. Oh nice, the subtitles are on by default, so that's good. Start it up. Now, I'll try not to interrupt this too much because I'm really interested in seeing this. And, not entirely sure what to expect, if we're just going to jump right into the story here, or if it's going to give us a little prologue thing, or what. Okay, we got a bunch of bats. Well, I'm assuming is Bruce Wayne there, walking in. Oh yeah, look at that. Interesting looking bat cave.
Police and emergency services are urging
okay, it's gonna start off right in the... Huh. Alright, so this is probably like either earlier that night or the previous day. Huh.
There is no such thing as a bat.
I love it. Alright. Wow. This already looks like it's gonna be good. That seems a little heavy-handed, but, you know, whatever. They had to show it in there somewhere. Okay, so let's see here. We've got Black Mask. I'm sure we'll get more information about him later. From what I know about the comics and everything, he is pretty much like, you could almost think of him as an anti-Bruce Wayne. He's from another rich family, but where Bruce chose to fight crime with the money that was left to him in the death of his parents. This guy, whose name I can't actually remember right now, but the guy who becomes Black Mask, chose to use his to basically attempt to take control of Gotham. And, yeah. So, I'm sure they'll expand on it more during this. It's not really one of the comic stories that I've followed too closely. I love DC, I'm a big fan of Batman, but all that stuff, like right at the beginning and everything, the year one kind of stuff, I just never got particularly far into. Okay, so it looks like we're kicking off right with Black Mask already being the main protagonist, and Batman knowing that he's who he's going after at this point. Huh. Now, I'm not sure if this video will come out first or the footage of us at the midnight release, but just in case this one comes out first, or in case the footage just doesn't come out because it was too much crap, I'm just gonna go right ahead and say that we made a bunch of assumptions during the midnight release that I have no idea if any of them will actually be accurate or not, but I'm already thinking that we might have been right about one thing in particular, and that's concerning one of the major villains in this, who has been shown over and over again in the trailers, who would be the Joker. Oh, wow. Basically, while we were waiting online, we were having a little discussion about... Oh, hang on, never mind. Give me a second here, because this is going to be good, I'm sure. Ah, that's beautiful. And he's down. Ooh, do I get to beat him up too? Awesome. Alright. I was trying to help you, but, you know, whatever. Yeah, there we go. So anyway, we were saying how it's looking like they're setting this up so that Black Mask is the big bad guy of this one. I'm getting a real sneaking suspicion that you're gonna beat him like halfway through the game or so, or maybe 3/4 of the way through the game, and he's just gonna be dead before you ever get to the end of it. At which point the Joker will be the main villain.
I don't have time to discuss this.
Something about... just everything about this seems to be pointing towards Black Mask not really being who you're ultimately going after here. But anyway, we'll think about that later. Right now, let me just say, this controls beautifully. I mean, it's essentially the same as Arkham City, but something just feels a lot smoother about it. So yeah, guess I can't go into any of these. Nowhere to... Oh right, it's Christmas Eve, so there's stockings on some of these. Yeah, I'm guessing you can't actually go into any of those, and there didn't seem to be anywhere to grapple up to, so let's just continue linearly here. Ah, perfect. Ooh, that was kind of cool. Okay, so I can slide somehow. And the counter system is still fun. Really fun. Even though I'm not doing a great job of executing them here, since I'm just kind of mashing attack at this point. There we go. Now I've got some counters going. That was just an attack. You know, I'll wait. The last guy that's up, I'll take him down with a counter. That way we get the cool little cinematic view of it, I'm sure. There we go. Oh, interrogate. Alright. Gotcha.
Where's Black Mask?
And now if you notice, this is a really, like, heavily armored Batman this time around. I was trying to get a good shot of him back at the very opening scene there, but if you look at like the gauntlets and everything he's got on, all of it is really, really heavy-duty armor in this one. So I don't know if that's just because he's expecting to come under a whole lot of fire. He doesn't actually know about the assassins yet, I don't think. So I'm pretty sure they'll actually come right out and tell us about that somewhere in here. Right, let's just see. I really wish I remembered how to go into detective mode here. Thought it was right bumper, but now that I'm looking at it, I think that's actually grapple. Left bumper doesn't do anything. Left trigger does that. Alright, well, I'm sure they'll tell me eventually. Oh look, it's
Wonder who's controlling it.
Peace Walker? Huh. Yeah, I'm sure they'll explain that later. So, let's continue through here. Ah, that's beautiful. So yeah, essentially the same kind of setup for a lot of these fights as you would find in Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, where, well, especially Arkham Asylum, where you're going down a hallway full of cells and everything, and they just magically open and then lock behind the guys after they escape. The guys get freaked out when they realize they're locked in a room with Batman, and then you just beat the crap out of all of them. It's a beautiful setup for these kind of fights. Now, let's see here. It looks like I've got pretty much all the tech I was expecting to get. Actually, a little more, to be honest. I didn't know I'd be starting out with the remote-controlled Batarang. That's kind of nice. And smoke pellets, too, which are always fun. What's going on here? Oh, shit. Alright. So there's Killer Croc. Wow. Okay. And now we've got who I'm assuming is a guard cowering there behind... I don't know. This must just be a normal... Yeah, just a typical heavy then. Ah, and his armor prevents you from actually punching him normally, so you have to use the cape first. And then do sick combos on him until he's down. Oh, that's beautiful. Can't talk to this guy like I could with the other guy back there with the one eye. Shit. Oh, okay, so it was left bumper. It just wasn't enabled yet. Okay, there we go. And, yep, everything looks the same as it did in City, essentially. I'm assuming I just throw a Batarang at that, and it... Yeah, there we go. Oh, okay, so now they're going to actually tell me how to do that cool slide from before. Can I destroy this? Or... No, alright. Alright, so yeah, I guess I have to slide under that. Just figured I'd give that one last shot. Whee! Hey guys! Now then, back to hopefully getting better at these combos. I usually get up to like a 5 multiplier and then just totally blow it by missing someone or misclicking or, well, really for considering the button mashing that I do usually when I play this, it's not all that surprising. Okay, so that's Vicky Vale locked in there with a few other guys and a bunch of dead bodies. Interesting. I'm sure they'll be brought up again later. But for right now, at least, I was kind of hoping you could get some kind of information just from looking at them like that. But it's just the basic stuff. Yeah, so anyway, for right now, let's just see if there's any little secrets I can get in here. That guy's still alive and very nervous by the look of things. Yeah, no, I guess that's about it. Anything in here I should know about? Can't break it. More stockings. Wow. Alright, well, they really dress up the prison quite nicely for Christmas, apparently.
I can use my explosive gel to break through.
Ah, now it's going to teach me how explosive gel works again. I love it. Let's see. 2 should be more than enough to just destroy this thing. I can't tell. Is this an elevator or is it... Yeah, elevator. Okay. Well, alright then. You know what? Let's give these smoke pellets a try. And I will just toss that and dive and nimbly drop down into a cutscene that was made a whole lot cooler because of smoke. Very nice. So what have we got here? Killer Croc again. Ah, and Black Mask. Perfect. Okay, so it sounds like Black Mask has been, I guess, paying off Gotham's police force, or at least the Blackgate staff and everything. I don't know, I'm sure they'll explain it further in here. But Loeb. I'm not familiar with that name. I guess they'll probably explain who he is in a second here, but yeah. Alright. Unless I totally missed it just now. Ooh, this should be fun. Anyone have guns? Nope, no one with guns, so yeah, might as well just dive right in, I guess. Whee! Hey guys, how you doing? Really should have gone for that counter there, but whatever. Okay, now we're getting a better multiplier. Ah, and I fucked it up again. Alright, I'm gonna try to really get the multiplier up there this time. Nope. Just keep hitting it too fast. There's 4, 5, and it's gone. And so are they. Alright, well, I'll probably get a little better at that as time goes on, hopefully. Now then, what do we do about you? Looks like we can blow up the wall next to him.
That wall beside him is weak. If I can
Is there
find a way in
somewhere?
behind it, I
Ooh,
can take him down safely.
that can probably be blown up just for the hell of it. A smoke pellet would be kind of unnecessary there, considering what it probably does. Yeah, there we go. Good stuff. Alright, so that will probably come into play later on, where we can use those as improvised smoke screens. And now we will commence with just completely dismantling every ventilation shaft in here. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. And that looks like a fairly destroyable wall. Yeah, destructible wall. So, let's freak this guy out a little. Boosh! Yeah, look at that. That guy's probably not alive anymore. Good going, Batman. Now, what do we have here? Execution chamber access. Is there batarangs quickly? Oh, okay, so this is hitting multiple buttons at once, that sort of thing again. So you probably just throw them at that one and that one. Only better than I did there. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything else in this room. Yeah, nothing of any interest. Ah, but there's another vent! Let us destroy that. Anything creepy in here that I should know about? Just after Asylum and City and everything, I'm constantly checking this stuff just for any little Easter eggs that might be in rooms that you can't reach, but you can at least see. And, oh, okay, so we can hear them now. They were going to be killing Calendar Man.
And that's just too perfect to ignore.
I guess they wait, is he dead or not?
Sir, what do we do about
Can't actually get a reading on him.
Bring him in.
Huh. He might be dead in there, I can't actually tell, but I get the feeling he's probably still alive. Now they're going to replace him with Loeb, so... I take it we're going to have to break in there and save this douchebag for some reason. Yeah, so he has clearly been working rather willingly with Black Mask here. Getting paid off rather well, I'm imagining. Oh, okay, he was the police commissioner. Alright, well, there we go. I guess that's how the position opens up for Captain Gordon to take over later. Good stuff.